Hey guys, Trevor the Great here again with some more awesome models. I just thought that I just started doing War Machine battle reports, so I'd show you a little more in-depth on my insidious Cryx army. So here it is, Cryx, crazy Cryx, but awesome Cryx. First of all, I'd like to say that I love Privateer Press. They're awesome, they make great games, they make cool giant robots and giant beasties and all stuff like that, but some of their little like infantry models, man-sized models, that sort of stuff, not so cool. So, and also not pricey, very expensive for models. And if I'm starting a new game, I don't want to spend a lot on the infantry dudes. So, I want to buy big, you know, beasties, crazy robots. So, what I did was I took some cheaper models, namely GW stuff and some Reaper stuff, and I mixed those in, mixed and matched, did some proxying. It's kind of funny because a lot of people proxy Privateer Press stuff into GW games. I'm doing reverse proxying. I'm proxying GW stuff in a Privateer Press game. So people are sort of like, whoa, that's weird, dude. So, here's what we got going on. It is War Machine, so let's do the big monsters first. Here's a Slayer. I just have him because he's in the, what do you call it, the battle box, and he looks really cool. Lots of object source lighting and that sweet soul engine in the back there. I have 3 little bone jacks, a defiler, and 2 death rippers. Very cool, very much like the Slayer. I love them, little arc nodes, 4 points apiece, the Fireless 5, but whatever. I don't like to get them in combat because they're arc nodes. I don't like it when their arc node goes away. So I'm actually ordering some more ranged bone jacks, some night wretches, some more defilers, and I'll use those probably instead. But these models are still awesome. I mean, you can't get past like big old crocodile claws on a giant robot. Pretty sweet. Fix those up. I have a Necrotech. That's just a Privateer Press model. I think it's pretty awesome. It's got little crab legs. Yeah. And then his buddy, the Bombi, also known as Scrap Thrall. He's a zombie with a bomb, so he's a Bombi. We have some Bane Thralls here. These are obviously made out of Vampire Count's Grave Guard, which look the part pretty well. They both have big shoulder pads, big old axes, just like normal Bane Thralls. And people generally pretty happy with that conversion. I did a little bit of converting here. I snipped off the little feet that were on there because feet are lame, and added some more cloak because the Bane Thrall models are all like sort of hovering all ghostly on their little cloaks. So kept that the same. Got a sweet standard here. He's got the Cryx symbol on there. That's actually a Beastmen banner. I figured it fit in with all the skulls and everything. Very cool. To lead them, we have Bane Lord Tartarus. Now he's another conversion. This is a funny story actually. I ordered the Tartarus model a while ago, but it was back ordered. It would have taken a while to get to me. So I figured, hey, I have some cool models. I might as well mix and match and see what I can make from my bits box. And this is actually the old Archaon on foot model from Games Day a couple years ago. And I looked it up online after I built this guy, and he's actually worth probably $60 to $80 US. So that was pretty funny that I just spent, you know, like, Tartarus is like a $12 model, but this model's probably $60, but he looks very cool. He's got a big old axe from a Minotaur here, actually, because he has reach and thresher in the game, so he needs a giant axe to cut people with. And then he's got a Tomb King skeleton head, and it's like glowing. Like he's always got his ghostly glow coming out of it. Very cool. What else do we have? We have a Scarlock Thrall. This is actually a Barrow Warden, I believe, from Reaper Miniatures. That is a very cool model. I'm very happy with it. I just love that model. I saw him in my game store, and I was like, I need to buy this guy. I don't know what I'm going to use him as, but I need to buy him. So, good thing he found a purpose in life. And then we got Denegra. I love Denegra. She's awesome, very sexy, and I decided to use a sexy model for a sexy person. So I used the Dark Eldar Succubus from Games Workshop. Very sweet model. It fits perfectly in with this Cryx theme. She's got these crazy runes on the armor and the long spear, just like Denegra. She has a whip. Denegra doesn't have a whip, but she does have a rule called Shadow Bind, which means if she hits an enemy in combat with her big old spear, then it can't move next turn. So I figured, hey, why don't you just stab her with a spear and then hit her with a whip, and that works out pretty well. So loving the model. Not much else to say about that. So here's the army so far. It runs about 30 points. I'm definitely expanding it. I'm loving War Machine so far, so I'm getting more models. I'm getting the Wither Shadow Combine. They're a bunch of little lich dudes who run around and take apart Warjacks and then build new Warjacks. Awesome models. I love them. I'm getting some Night Wretches, some little ranged Bone Jacks to be my Arc Nodes. I'm getting more Defilers. It's all coming in the mail. It's all going to be awesome, and I'll show it to you all when I'm done. So, that's that for now. Trevy the Great out, and stay tuned for more War Machine goodness. Bam.